So once you've made your graph and added a trend line, we want to think about what this actually tells us. What is the trend, and also how strong of a trend do we have? Is our MPA really changing over time, and by how much? So there are a few things we can look at in our graph to think about this. First of all, let's look at the slope of the line. Is our trend line moving up or down, and is it more flat? You can, of course, see this visually by seeing what direction the line points, but you can also see by looking at the equation for the line right here. So the slope of the line is this number right here before the x. If it's positive, this factor is increasing over time, and if it's negative, it's decreasing. So right now here you can see that this is negative, and our line is going down over time. This value also tells us how steep our line is. A larger number is a bigger slope or a bigger increase or decrease, and smaller numbers are more flat. So does the factor that you graphed have a large slope, or is the change over time smaller? This, for example, is a pretty small number. This you could read as like 0.000148. Next, we can think about how well our data fits to the line. Is our data really varied, or does it stick more close to this line of best fit? To do that, we look at the R² value right up here. This is a scale of 0 to 1, 0 meaning that none of the data fits close to the line at all and it's more random. And 1 would be if the data points all fit exactly on this line and we had a perfect steady trend. So for some of our data, the variation can be really high just by nature of the kind of data we're collecting. Ecological data in particular, like fish populations, can be affected by so many factors. Ocean conditions, where you anchored that day, water clarity. So having high variation can be pretty given and pretty normal. It's not necessarily meaning that our data is wrong or not real. It's still good to think about, though, if the variation is really high and the slope is also very small, you can kind of weigh how likely you think it is that trend would be noticeable or significant. So this right here, R², is a pretty small value, so it's saying that there's a decent amount of variation around the line here. It will be up to you to think through these factors as you're looking at your data to decide what trends you think are really happening. Go ahead and take a look at the slope of your line, the R² values for your data, and answer the questions on the next slide.